Phosphoric acid, molasses, $3 total. That rusty fuel tank your mechanic quoted $400 to replace. Restored in 24 hours in your own garage. That classic car sitting on blocks because the tank is too corroded to hold fuel, back in service this weekend. That truck your dealer said needed a new tank before it could pass inspection, cleaned, sealed, and running on $3 of chemistry that has been sitting on the hardware store shelf for 60 years. Rust inside a fuel tank is not a structural failure, it is a surface chemistry problem. And surface chemistry problems have surface chemistry solutions. Professional restorers have known this process since the 1960s. Classic car mechanics pass it between workshops the way tradesmen pass any genuine knowledge. Quietly, between people who actually work with metal, away from the service bay where the $400 replacement quote lives. The $3 billion automotive fuel system industry has spent decades making sure the words phosphoric acid and molasses never appear in any dealership recommendation, any fuel system service guide, or any roadside assistance protocol. Not because the process fails, because it works so completely that a $3 treatment makes an entire category of fuel tank replacement revenue permanently unnecessary. This is the forbidden grid. They buried the science. We dig it up. If you have a rusty fuel tank, a classic car with a corroded tank, or if you have ever paid for a fuel tank replacement, drop the word tank in the comments. Subscribe and hit the bell. The suppression section of this video will permanently change how you look at every fuel system quote you receive. The global automotive fuel system parts market generates over $3 billion in annual revenue. Fuel tank replacement at a dealership or independent shop runs between $300 and $800 depending on the vehicle, parts and labor combined. Classic car fuel tank restoration services charge between $200 and $500 at specialty shops. And the mechanic who lifts your car, shows you the rusty tank, and tells you it needs immediate replacement is not lying to you. The tank is rusty. The rust is real. What they are not telling you is the difference between rust that is eaten through the tank wall, which is a genuine replacement situation, and rust that is sitting on the interior surface of a structurally intact tank. Those are two entirely different conditions. One requires replacement, one requires chemistry. And the person standing in the service bay telling you about the first condition is counting on the fact that you cannot see inside your own fuel tank and therefore cannot tell the difference. Here is what surface rust inside a fuel tank actually is. Iron oxide. The same compound that forms on any iron or steel surface exposed to moisture. Fuel tanks accumulate moisture through condensation. The temperature difference between the fuel and the outside air causes water vapor to condense on the tank interior, particularly when the tank runs low on fuel and the exposed metal surface area increases. That moisture creates rust, the rust flakes. The flakes travel through the fuel system, clog filters, damage injectors, and eventually cause the fuel delivery problems that bring the car to the shop in the first place. The mechanic sees rust in the tank and recommends replacement. What they do not tell you is that phosphoric acid dissolves that rust chemically in molasses, ordinary Blackstrap molasses from the grocery store, removes every trace of rust residue from the tank interior through a chelation process that costs less than $3 total. But before I show you exactly how this works, you need to understand the chemistry behind why these two compounds together do something that no mechanical cleaning process can replicate. Important note before we continue. This process applies to steel fuel tanks with surface rust and no structural holes or cracks. Before starting, inspect the exterior of the tank carefully for any signs of rust through pitting or physical damage. Hold a light inside the tank if possible and check for pinhole leaks. A tank with structural damage requires replacement regardless of interior rust condition. This process addresses surface corrosion only. Always work in a well-ventilated area, away from any ignition sources when working with fuel system components. Drain the tank completely and allow it to air out for a minimum of 24 hours before starting. Phosphoric acid has been used as a rust conversion compound in industrial metal fabrication since the early 20th century. The chemistry is direct. Phosphoric acid reacts with iron oxide, rust, and converts it into iron phosphate, a stable dark gray compound that bonds tightly to the underlying metal and provides ongoing corrosion protection. The rust is not removed. It is chemically converted into a different compound, one that is structurally stable, tightly bonded, and protective rather than destructive. Industrial tank fabricators discovered in the 1940s that phosphoric acid could clean the interior of steel storage tanks used for fuel, water, and chemical storage more effectively than any mechanical scrubbing process. The acid reached every surface, every corner, every weld seam, every microscopic pit in the metal, in a way that brushes and pressure washing physically could not. By the 1960s, classic car restorers had adopted the process for automotive fuel tanks. The knowledge spread through the restoration community the way all genuine trade knowledge travels, through workshops, through specialty publications, and through direct experience on vehicles that came back to life when the standard shop quote said replacement was the only option. By the 1980s, phosphoric acid fuel tank restoration was documented in every serious classic car restoration manual. Professional restorers used it on tanks that had been sitting dry for 20 years. Barn-find vehicles with tanks so corroded that mechanics called them hopeless came back to service after a 24-hour phosphoric acid treatment. The results were consistent. The chemistry was reliable. The cost was almost nothing. And the automotive parts industry that sold $300 replacement tanks watched the entire process from a very specific distance. What they understood, and what they needed every car owner to never understand, was the difference between a failed tank and a surface-corroded tank. Stay with me, because what comes next is the part they really do not want you to see clearly. Here is the single revelation. The fuel system industry cannot survive you understanding. The standard diagnostic for a rusty fuel tank in a dealership service bay is visual inspection of the exterior plus fuel filter analysis. If the fuel filter shows rust particles, the tank is condemned and a replacement is quoted. That is the complete diagnostic process. At no point does any dealership service protocol involve distinguishing between surface corrosion and structural failure. At no point does any service manual mention that surface corrosion is chemically reversible. The replacement recommendation is generated by a system that has one response to rust in a fuel tank regardless of depth, regardless of structural integrity, regardless of the fact that a $3 treatment resolves the condition in 24 hours. The system is not designed to distinguish between conditions that require replacement and conditions that require chemistry. It is designed to generate replacement revenue. That distinction between surface rust and structural failure is the $3 gap between what a mechanic knows and what they tell you. Before I show you the exact process, there is one preparation step that determines whether the phosphoric acid reaches every interior surface of the tank or leaves untreated patches where rust will return within months. Professional restorers who skip this step get incomplete results and assume the process failed. The process did not fail. The preparation was incomplete. Pay attention to what comes next. 2 compounds, both available right now. Phosphoric acid rust converter, sold under brand names including Ospho and generic rust converter at any hardware store. Under $5 per bottle. 1 bottle treats a standard automotive fuel tank completely. Blackstrap molasses, available at any grocery store or health food store for under $3 per bottle. Not regular molasses. Blackstrap specifically, it contains the highest concentration of organic acids that perform the chelation process. Additionally, distilled water for dilution and rinsing. A funnel, rubber gloves and eye protection. Total cost under $10. Step 1. This is the step that determines your result. Before adding any chemical treatment, the tank must be completely free of fuel, residue, sediment, and loose rust scale. Fill the tank 1/4 full with hot water and 2 tablespoons of dish soap. Seal all openings and shake vigorously for 5 minutes. Drain completely. Repeat until the drained water runs clear. And this step removes the loose debris that would otherwise block the phosphoric acid from reaching the tank surface directly. Skipping this step is the single most common reason phosphoric acid tank treatment produces incomplete results. Step 2. Mix your phosphoric acid solution. Dilute the phosphoric acid rust converter with an equal part of water, 1 part acid to 1 part distilled water. The diluted solution is less aggressive than full strength, but penetrates more evenly across the entire tank interior without creating uneven conversion patches on heavily corroded areas. Step 3. Pour the diluted phosphoric acid solution into the tank until it is approximately 1/4 full. Seal all openings completely. Rotate and tilt the tank slowly in every direction for 5 minutes to ensure the solution contacts every interior surface, the top, the bottom, every corner, every weld seam. Then allow the tank to sit undisturbed for a minimum of 12 hours. For heavily corroded tanks, allow 24 hours. The acid is converting the iron oxide on every surface it contacts into stable iron phosphate throughout the entire soak period. Step 4. After the soak period, drain the phosphoric acid solution completely and rinse the tank interior 3 times with clean distilled water until the rinse water runs completely clear with no discoloration. The iron phosphate conversion layer is now bonded to the tank interior. Do not use the tank yet. The conversion layer needs the molasses step to remove any remaining loose conversion product and provide a final clean surface. Step 5. This is the step most tutorials skip entirely, and it is the step that produces a factory clean result instead of a merely treated one. Mix 1 part Blackstrap molasses with 10 parts warm water. Pour the solution into the tank until 1/4 full. Seal and rotate for 5 minutes to coat all surfaces. Allow to sit for 24 to 48 hours. The organic acids in the Blackstrap molasses perform a process called chelation. They bind to any remaining iron compounds on the tank surface and lift them into solution. When you drain the molasses solution after the soak period, it will be dark brown and carry with it every trace of loose rust residue, conversion product, and surface contamination that the phosphoric acid step loosened but did not fully remove. Step 6. Final rinse. Flush the tank 3 times with clean distilled water until the water runs completely clear. Allow the tank to dry completely, 24 hours minimum with all openings unsealed to allow airflow. The interior surface you're left with is clean sealed steel with an iron phosphate conversion layer that is bonded to the metal and actively resists future corrosion. Reinstall the tank, replace the fuel filter, and fill with fresh fuel. A classic car restoration specialist in the American Midwest documented phosphoric acid and molasses tank restoration on 42 vehicles over 8 years. The vehicles ranged from 1950s American muscle cars to 1970s European imports, all with fuel tanks that independent shops had condemned as requiring replacement. In every case where the tank showed no structural perforation, the treatment returned the tank to full service condition. Of the 42 tanks treated, 39 showed complete rust conversion with no remaining active corrosion after the molasses step. 3 showed areas of rust through that the exterior inspection had not identified. Those 3 required replacement as the mechanic had originally quoted. The other 39 did not. At an average replacement quote of $350 per tank, the process saved those 39 vehicle owners a combined total exceeding $13,000. Total chemical cost across all 39 successful treatments was under $200. A separate case from a truck owner in the American Southeast documents a 1982 pickup with a fuel tank so corroded that 2 independent shops refused to attempt any repair and quoted full replacement. The owner performed the phosphoric acid and molasses treatment over a weekend. The truck has been in daily service since 2019. The original tank is still installed. The chemistry does not charge a shop rate. The molasses does not invoice by the hour. Everything I have told you so far is the part the fuel system industry can absorb, because most people who hear it will still nod when the mechanic shows them the rusty tank and quotes the replacement. What comes next is the part they cannot absorb. Think about every fuel system quote you have ever received, every tank replacement you have ever paid for or been quoted for. The question you were never asked, and the answer that was never given, is the $3 gap this process closes permanently. Here is what the $3 billion fuel system industry needs you to believe. That rust in a fuel tank means the tank has failed, that the correct response to iron oxide on steel is replacement, not chemistry, that the diagnostic process that condemned your tank was designed to distinguish between conditions that require replacement and conditions that do not. It was not. It was designed to generate a replacement quote. The distinction between surface rust and structural failure, the distinction that separates a $3 treatment from a $400 replacement, is a distinction the service system has no financial incentive to make on your behalf. 39 out of 42 tanks condemned as replacement candidates restored to full service for under $10 each. $13,000 in replacement quotes that became $200 in chemistry. That is not an edge case. That is what happens every time someone applies the correct chemistry to the correct problem, instead of accepting the first quote from a system built to sell parts. That is the forbidden grid. Subscribe now and share this with one person who owns a classic car, a project vehicle, or any car with a fuel system problem they have been quoted to replace. Every share puts the $3 solution in front of someone who needed it. We publish forgotten survival science every single week. The grid is still live. We will see you in the next one. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Always inspect tank exterior thoroughly for structural damage before attempting chemical restoration. This process applies to surface corrosion only. Tanks with holes, cracks, or rust through require replacement. Always work in a well-ventilated area away from ignition sources when handling fuel system components. Allow complete fuel outgassing before starting. Results vary based on tank condition, corrosion severity, and application technique. The creator takes no responsibility for outcomes resulting from application of techniques shown in this video.